Good afternoon, everybody. Today we get to have class out here on Karon beach with the elements, the water, the wind, a lot of wind today, earth. Sun's going down, so not too much fire. But yeah, we get to play outside, have a good time, get out of the office a little bit, and just enjoy ourselves. So we'll go ahead and start like we normally do. We'll start from a seated position today. And just go ahead and close the eyes for a moment. Lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the top of the head, and get as tall as you can while still sitting. And we'll start by bringing hands to heart center. And we'll start with one single Om, inhaling deeply through the nose. Drop the hands down. Keep the eyes closed for a moment. Lengthen through the back of the head. Allow the chin to touch the chest. And then gently rotating and rolling the neck, creating space through our cervical spine, through our neck. And changing directions. Okay, from the neck, we'll move into the shoulders, gently rolling the shoulders back, starting with our shoulder rolls. Try to relax through the neck. Get as much motion as you can, almost like a snake rolling back, changing directions, going to the front. Coming to neutral, your right hand's going to come behind you, lengthen through the spine, and gently look over the shoulder. Try to keep the spine straight up and down, giving yourself a gentle spinal twist, drawing your belly button in towards your spine. With each exhale, try to sink deeper into the twist, and relaxing at the same time. Still keep going, and then balancing the body out, gently come to the front. The right hand now goes to the outside of the left leg. Left hand comes behind, and then gently coming back to the front. Okay, we're going to go on our hands and knees. So find your center. Bring the feet in gently, and we'll go into child's pose to start. So we're lengthening through, extending through. Try to get as flat as you can through child's pose. And remember, this is also a restorative pose, so at any time during your practice you need to rest, you can always come into child's pose. Doesn't matter where you are in any yoga practice in the world, it's very acceptable. Come back up on all fours. Make sure your hands are balanced, or your shoulders are balanced over your hands, hips over knees. We're going to find the right hand and the left foot for a moment. Just becoming aware of that, alternating side to side. Option A, hold. Option B, reach back, clasp your foot. Once you have that foot, gently kick in, push the ground away. Good. Your gaze is going out towards the ocean. Mine's going towards the road. That's good. Slowly release and extend. Float down. And gracefully extend up to the other side. Option B, reaching back, clasping. And then again, extending through, getting nice and tall. Extend out, gently float down. Sink back into child's pose one more time. Coming back up onto all fours, walk the hands back. Gently bring the feet to the center of the mat, and we'll come into a deep squat. Try to draw the heels in, hands to the center. Then as you breathe, extend the knees out, opening up, and taking your right hand up, extend up, and left hand is extending down. So now you're opening through the shoulders, being aware of the breath, And inhale, come back to center. Exhale out. And then inhale, left hand comes up. Try not to fall over with the wind. Gazing up on the left hand. Good, coming back to center. Close the eyes for a moment. Sink deep into this posture, allow the body to open up. And gently bring the hands down to the front of the mat. Shift the weight forward onto the hands. Straighten the knees gently. Turn the feet in slightly and just allow the body to come into a forward fold. From there you can reach over, clasp opposite arms, and allow the weight of the hands and the arms to draw you down. Let the back of the legs open up. So wherever you're at, bring your hands to the front of the mat. So your hands are on the mat, your knees may be bent, and now bring your feet towards the center. It's called toe heel, to get your feet together. Gently bend the knees and push up. Draw yourself up, lift up, and exhale, hands to heart center. And then we'll lengthen up, stand up, and go ahead and clasp your hands together. Get as tall as you can, squeeze your legs together, and you're gonna take this line of energy over to your right side. Now I'm gonna mirror you, so just go the same direction I am. Now lengthen through that side, squeeze the legs, get as tall and as long as you can. Bring your focus and awareness to the breath. And as we draw ourselves back, squeeze the legs. Inhaling and then exhaling, now going to your left side, balancing the body out, gaze going up towards the sky, getting as tall and as long as you can. Shift your chest forward, open through your heart, and exhale, hands down. Step up to the very front of the mat. Go through one sun salutation today. We'll go slow, take it nice and easy. So with the breath, we'll rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Gracefully swan dive down. Inhale, come up on the fingertips looking forward. And then stepping back with your right foot to a deep lunge. Okay. We'll work from this position for a couple of reasons. For one, the mat can't blow away if both of our feet are on it. We're also opening into what we call lizard pose here. So you can bring both hands to the inside. You can stay right here. And if you're here, see if you can rock back and forward. You're opening up through the front of the left thigh. Here, also to the front of the right hip. You can stay here. You can come down on your forearms. Good, you can hang out here. If you're feeling like you want to take it to the next level, reaching back, bending the right leg. And then once you have that leg, check your posture again, your alignment. You want to be facing forward. You don't want to be twisted up in a knot. Not yet, that comes later. Okay, holding. Good. Listen to your body. Remember, it's your practice. I don't know what he said. Slowly release, come back. Bring both hands there. Back to neutral. Bring the other hand to the outside of the left leg. We're going to step back into plank pose. All right? No modified plank. Plank pose. So we step back with the left. Perfect timing. Our mat doesn't go anywhere. Now try to keep it straight between the shoulders and the heels. So your Belle, get your butt out of the air. Get down there. Okay. We're in plank pose. So we'll slowly lower down. Good. Feet are flat. Bring your arms in. We'll go up in the cobra pose first. Not upward dog yet, just partial way. So check your arms. Your arms aren't here, they're in. Good, you're getting tall. If you want to go a little higher now, you can come into upward dog. Good. Check your hands. Fingers should be spread apart. Nice and strong. Chest is forward, shoulders are back. Good. Gaze is going up towards the sky. Take another breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll transition back onto the knees. Tuck your toes under, and then we go into downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal your heels back, opening up through the back of your calves. Holding. Push through the heels of your palms. Really feel your back shoulders start to open up. Good. Hold. And then from there, we're going to lift the right leg up slightly. And then as we exhale, bring that right knee forward towards the hands. Yep. Good, we're in a forward lunge. Everybody's good. With the next inhalation of your breath, gently step forward. Feet come together. Exhale. Push the floor away, or the ground. Lift up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Draw the breath in, going into the other side. Before the mats blow away, exhale, float down. Inhale, look up slightly. And then exhale, step back with your left. Bring the hands to the inside now. Inside of the right leg. Good, gaze going forward. Here's your options. Hands, one knee, or one elbow, two elbows. Good, finding yourself there. And then you can shift, take the left leg, gently pull it in. Good, holding there. Hold, good. Slowly release. Come back to both palms. Good. And then we'll step back with the right foot, coming back into high plank. Good. Very nice. So on plank, this isn't downward facing dog, it's plank. Slowly lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana, Cobra pose. Check your arms, make sure that your thumbs are up underneath your ribs. Draw your shoulders back, feet are flat, and lift up with the breath coming into a slight cobra, Bhujangasana. Good. Shoulders, chest up. Good, 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 good. Holding. Then lift into upward dog if your body feels open to it. We're going to go into downward dog. We'll shift through, coming onto the knees for a moment. Push through the heels of the palm and press the heels back. Drop the head down. Let the back of the calves open up. Then we're going to bend the left knee slightly, extending the left leg up just gently. And then exhale, bring the left leg forward. Good. And inhale, step with the right. Exhale, drop the head down. Inhale, lift and rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Close the eyes for a moment. Okay, go ahead and open the eyes back up. And what we're going to do is you're going to take your right leg and you're going to step to the back of your mat, approximately a meter or so. We will go in And just go into a forward fold. Let your hips open up. Drop down. Good, let the hamstrings open. Maybe your head can come down to the mat. Good, hold. Good, so if your head's on the mat, you can rock forward and lift your feet up. And stay there. That's or not. Good. So we're still in the straddle pose. Let's go back to that lateral side one more time. So extend over. Get as tall as you can. Lengthen through that right side. Good. And then gently come back, going to the opposite side, going towards the mountainside. Good, and then coming back to neutral. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the left leg, you're going to turn it towards the ocean. Okay? Your right leg in the back and your left leg in the front should be somewhat lined up. From here we're going to shift into warrior one. Fingers are going to be clasped together, inhaling, lifting up. Bend slightly in that left knee. So bend the left knee forward, good. Extend the chest forward, open through the chest, draw the shoulders back. Take another breath in. And then we're going to shift into warrior two. Exhaling, the arms come down. That right foot in the back turns slightly and sink down into that left knee. Gaze is going down your left hand. Head should be lined up over your hips and shoulders. Looking down the hand, everyone looks really good. Peaceful warrior. Lift that left hand up. Bring the right hand down to the back of the thigh. Sink down deep into that left leg. And then from there, we're going to windmill towards your left leg. Both hands are going to come down to the side of the left leg. Head to knee pose. Draw the head down towards the left toe. Really opening up through the back of the left thigh. Then we're going to gently shift out of that. So push your left leg into the ground. Try to maintain this motion, rolling up. Turn the left leg in. Turn the right leg towards the mountain. Bring both hands together and gently lift up. Coming into warrior one. So now your right leg is in the front. Go ahead and bend your right knee. Sink deep into that position. Nice and strong. Stand up through the shoulders and the hands. Take a next breath in, and then exhaling, we'll transition into warrior two. Arms extend out. Gaze going down your right hand. Good, holding there. Take a breath in, let it go. And then we'll transition to peaceful warrior. Left hand comes up. Right hand goes down the thigh. Really stretching out through the left side. Good, then we'll windmill down. Both hands coming down on the opposite sides of the left leg. Head coming towards the toe. Away, gently coming back up towards the center again. Bring the hands to the hips and gently come back into another forward fold. Let the hands come down, opening up through the back of the legs. And then bring the hands to the center of the mat. And then we'll heel toe the feet together. And then eventually just bringing back to the center. So let's bring both feet together. We'll work on some balancing postures. Okay, bring the right leg up slightly. Okay, bring the right leg up to the inside of the left leg. Bring the left hand to the inside of the hip, right on the ribs. Okay, like you're scratching. just like this. So bring the fingertips onto the ribs. Good. Bring the right hand to the top of the head. Scratch. Anyway, okay. We're gonna go into tree pose. Okay. So we're on the left leg. Go ahead and bring the right leg up. Some balancing trees. So find your base. Your left leg is actually the root of the tree. The right leg comes out slightly. You can have the right leg lower if you need to. Hands come to heart center, and then you can become a very tall tree from that point. Extending up. Push your left leg into the ground for 3. Tall, 2, and 1. Gently come back down. Okay, so we'll go to the right leg now. We'll set up for that. Just be heavy on the right leg. Get strong on the right leg. We'll draw the left leg up. Bring it to the inside of the thigh if you can. Good, so you're squeezing the leg against the thigh against the leg or the foot. Hands come to heart center. And lift up if you like. Become a very tall tree. Good. Now check your arms, make sure they're not bent. Try to get tall, nice and long. Good. A few toppling trees, that's okay. Hold. Good, for 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Hands down. Come back to the center. So let's bring the feet apart. Okay. Arms are out. You're gonna take your left hand, draw it towards the lake. See if you can clasp that foot. So what you're doing is you're going towards your right foot. Keep holding. No, stay down. Stay down, good. Getting a nice twist. Just try to listen to my voice as opposed to watching me, because sometimes I'll be moving. Getting a nice spinal rotation and extension through the shoulders. And then exhale, come back down to neutral. Gently transition across towards the ocean. So you're reaching over with your right hand towards your left foot. And then your left arm is extending up. Getting nice and tall, nice and long. Excellent job, everybody. Very good. Slowly come back to the center. Both hands down. Okay, we're going into Baddha Konasana, bound pose. Some people call this butterfly. So we're drawing the heels in towards the hips as far as you can. You can reach down and clasp the feet. What you're trying to do is open up through the insides of the hips. Some people, depending on how you're built, can push the knees down. Other people can shift back and rock forward. You're really trying to open up the insides of the thighs. Good. Some people may feel absolutely nothing doing this. Everybody's built differently. Certain postures are going to be easy, certain ones will be more challenging. So from this pose, you're going to create a little bit of distance, bring the feet forward, hips back. We're going to go into a front fold from here. So what you're doing, you're not coming over with a rounded back, you're coming over with a straight back, almost like you're trying to lay your chest down onto the feet. Head goes towards the feet. Gently shift up. And from here, our hips are already open. Take your right leg out. And take your left leg out. Okay. You may be fine there. If you want to open up even more, you take one hand behind you, shift forward. Now the really good thing about this is your mat's probably not going to go anywhere now. Okay? So the feet are extended out. Find your hips, and what you want to do is you want to tilt the hips forward slightly. This is fine. You should feel this on the bottom of your thighs, on the inside of your thighs. You're good. So if this is fairly comfortable for you, then you either hold it where you're at, or you start taking your back forward. What you're eventually trying to do is get your stomach down, your chest, and then your head. Anybody? Some people are low. Good. But listen to your body. Listening to your body. so come back. Let's go into another side bend, still working on the legs, keeping the mat down at the same time. So let's draw your left arm up. The mats are down, good. Now we're gonna come over to a side fold. Now some of you may be able to reach the foot with both hands. We're gonna transition, so windmill up. Left hand comes up. Now reach, get as tall as you can through that arm first. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. See if it falls down. You can reach over with the other one. Come back to the center. We're gonna go back to the right leg one more time, but it's gonna be a little bit easier because you're just gonna put both hands on the sides of the leg. So it's not as much of a side bend as it is a hamstring opener. Bring the hands down. So you're not going sideways, you're going forward. Then maybe some of you can reach down, clasp that right leg. Maybe you can get it with both hands. If it's too much, just put your hands on your thigh. Draw your head, your gaze towards that toe, almost like you're trying to touch the toe with your nose. And let's shift up. Coming back. Both hands to the sides of the left leg, gaze going down towards the toe. Try to get that leg flat if you can. Let's roll back to the center. Good from there. This is the fun part. Now you get to bring the legs back together. Easiest way is to bend the knees slightly. Pull the knees in. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. New posture, Jani Sirsasana. So let's have the left leg forward. You're gonna take the right leg, bend it in. It's a combination of what we've been working on already. Okay? Everybody's got this, beautiful. Hands extend up. Good. Now as we exhale, you're drawing a line over that left leg. Keep drawing, keep drawing, keep drawing. See if you can bring the hands down. Nice. To that left leg. Now, for some of you that may come to the thigh, others of you it comes down to the ankle. Some of you may be able to reach down to the heel and start to draw your head towards the toe. Good, and shifting back. Take that left leg, line it up a little bit towards the center. Bring your right leg up, give yourselves a hug. Good. Doing a spinal twist like we did in the beginning. The right arm is going to come behind you. Take your left arm up and get tall, then cross your left arm over the right leg. And then gently draw that left knee over the body. Get that arm straight. Feel a little bit of twist in your torso. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Good. And then come back to the center. Pull the knee into the chest. And then we'll switch and we'll go to the other side. Right leg will come out. The left leg comes in. And both arms extend up. And exhaling forward. Arms come over the right foot. Now find that position for a moment and see if you can lengthen through the bottom of the right leg and lengthen through your spine. Gaze is coming down towards your right toe. Gently draw yourself back. Marichyasana, bringing the left knee in for a moment, hold. Okay, nice straight spine, holding the knee. Left arm comes around to set ourselves up for the spinal twist. Right arm extends up, tall spine, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow drops to the outside of the left knee. Extend the fingertips up, gently draw that left knee across the body. Gaze comes over your left shoulder. Listen to your body. See if you can feel that twist through the spine, through your shoulders, through your whole body. Coming to our few final sequences, forward fold, Paschimottanasana, sand in the mouth pose. Find your mat, make sure it's in the right place. Okay, so draw your toes back for a moment and extend your heels out. Don't grab anything yet, that's okay, it's okay. So on our forward fold, what we actually want to do, our hands have nothing to do with it. It's all back. So you want to take and try to lay your rib cage. Some of us, it might be our bellies first. It depends on what's in the way. And you want to get that down onto the top of the thighs because that is what lengthens your spine. Your hands don't. So you lead with your chest, lead with your rib cage, and then you reach out and you see where your hands are at. Some of your hands might be your hands are further than they normally are. That's good. Kundalini, that's good. It's good, good. So you try to get the rib cage down. And then once you've got as far as you can, let the arms fall. Good. And then try to work into the posture. With each breath that you let out, try to inch forward a little bit more, getting the head closer to the feet. Take a few moments in this posture. And slowly roll back. Shift forward a little bit. Draw the knees up into the chest. So let's go ahead and come into Savasana from our forward fold. So we're starting forward fold. Extend the legs out. And then gently rolling back. Shift your hips forward slightly. Allow the spine to come down, rolling back. Get as tall and as long as you can. Extend through the heels. Palms up, fingertips drawing down, drawing your shoulders down, top of the head extending away. So you're getting actually as tall as you can while laying on the ground. Be aware of the ground underneath you, the warmth of the ground. With each exhalation, allow the body to release and relax into the mat. Any external thoughts, anything you've been carrying, having the chance now to let it go at the end of your practice. Each breath drawing in, bringing in new energy. Each exhale, letting go. Anything that no longer seems to serve you, is letting it go with your practice today. Thank you all very much for this beautiful yoga practice today. Namaste.